In today's video, we're going to be summoning the Egyptian goddess in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This card right here is arguably one of the hardest cards to actually summon. Can we actually summon it and win in one turn? This is going to be one of my hardest challenges yet. Without further ado, let's summon Sophia, goddess of rebirth. Let's begin. What's going on, your boy Sam from Team Samurai X1 here. Happy Monday! Hopefully you guys had a wonderful weekend. In today's video, we'll be trying to summon Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth. This card is absolutely phenomenal. One of the hardest cards to ever summon. And if you actually summon this card, you are more likely just going to win the duel. If you guys don't know what Sophia does, Sophia is a level 11, 3600 attack, 3400 defense, fairy monster with the effects that reads, cannot be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one face-up ritual, one fusion, one synchro, and one Xyz monster from anywhere on the field and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card's special summon cannot be negated. When this card is special summoned, banish all other cards from both players' hands, fields, and graveyards. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this effect's activation. So I have the perfect deck list for you guys today. It's gonna be a really hard challenge to bring this card out, but when you do, you automatically just win the duel. Yes, I know, Harakti is unfortunately not in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, so we have to use Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth, as some sort of Egyptian counterpart for the, Harakti goddess. Before we summon the Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth, this video is brought to you by Bloodline, Hero of Lithis. Let's go. Guys, I've been playing this game for a couple months now, and let me tell you, I am hooked. And I hope you guys are too. What makes Bloodline different from all the other games out there is their unique gacha gameplay called the hybrid system, where you can combine two champions to create an even cooler one. You can create over 800 different fantasy hybrids between any two bloodlines, such as elves, demons, demigods, orcs, dragonborn, which is personally my favorite, vampires, and so much more. Guys, look how beautiful this game looks. And even though this game is on your mobile device, the controls are easy to learn and rewarding to master. In Bloodline, you can collect champions and companions from a vast fantasy world, even with creatures like the Minotaur and the Vox-like Vulpin clan. These guys are either the strongest tanks or the most agile assassins yet to be found in the world of Lithis. And great news, by participating in the Thanksgiving event starting November 24th, you'll be able to obtain a Minotaur champion for absolutely free. So guys, what are you waiting for? Bloodline Heroes of Lithis is free to play right now on both iOS and Android. Use my link in the description box below or scan the QR code on screen right now. You see the QR code? Scan it to get a starter pack worth of $20. Yo, you will receive 3 stamina potions, 100 diamonds, and last but not least, 100,000 gold by using my link or scanning the QR code that you guys see on the screen. And also unlock the free Minotaur champion on November 24th. I'll see you guys in Lithis. All right, back to the video. Wow! All right, guys, here we have it. This is our Sophia deck profile right here. You guys are probably confused on what the heck this deck does. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing a 60 card deck. All you need is any way to get to Isolde, and you basically win the duel. And then Isolde gets access to Armageddon Knight, dump Summoner Monk. If you already have Summoner Monk in your hand, you don't go for Armageddon Knight. You can just literally just go for like Aqua Dolphin, and any warrior monster is full combo because you get to look at your opponent's hand. Especially Aqua Dolphin and Thrasher is really good too, because you automatically start to look at your opponent's hand by having a 2100 beat stick on the field, and you get access to Isolde. Isolde get access to Zephyros. This is a 60 card deck because you're playing a lot of bricks, unfortunately, and you're playing 60 to mitigate you drawing those bricks as least as possible, right? And you're playing more starter cards like the warrior monsters in the deck right here, because all you need to do is get access to Zold, and then you have penalty game, which basically says your opponent cannot draw during the draw phase, and then you basically just loop your opponent's entire hand, and then you summon Sophia, you summon draw hand, and of course you summon double bite dragon to actually just OTK your opponent for absolutely game. And honestly, ideally you want to open up a Neospace connector, so you basically there's so many routes to Neospace connector in the deck because you play small world, so you want to see like 2 warriors or Neospace connector realistically, or Aqua Dolphin and any warrior to get you access to a first turn combo, because you need to make sure your opponent has 4 cards in hand, and the best way to do that is using Aqua Dolphin's effect, especially by having big beasts in the field, like of course Thrasher, or going Isolde summon Dolphin. Dolphin within its own with junk forward can get rid of Ash, Bell, Ghost Ogre and stuff like that out of your opponent's hand, and also decreases the hand size. So if they use a hand trap against you, they have 4 cards, you know what I'm saying? So this card is just really awesome. Just loop cards in your opponent's hand to make sure that your combo goes off with penalty game. Unfortunately, time seal is not in Master Duel, so if you're playing, if this should have been a time seal, so like the all-could all-fin effect shouldn't matter, but penalty game, it is what it is. So we have to try to combo this off in Master Duel and see if we can summon, of course, Sophia right here. So yeah, this combo is super duper complex, but we'll get there, I promise you guys. Let's summon the Egyptian goddess in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Let's begin. All right, guys, here we go. Let's unlock the power of the only goddess in Master Duel. Here we go. Okay, guys, this hand is absolutely insane. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, this is actually insane. We're gonna normal summon Thrasher, special normal connector, and now let's see, Photon Thrasher, summon Dolphin, and this is okay because Zephyros is in our hand. We can discard it off. You know what I'm saying? So it's not bad. We can just go this. Oh yes. So destroy that, and then we pretty much are lit now. Just go into his zone. Guys, the only way I'm losing this duel is to the timer. So guys, I'm gonna showcase you guys exactly on how to properly do this, and I'm gonna try my best to explain to you guys exactly what's happening right now. Okay, I'm gonna keep going because I don't want to lose the time, and if I lose the time, it's gonna be the worst feeling ever, guys. I don't want to lose the time. This deck right here, as long as you get access to Isolde, you basically win the entire duel. Isolde is absolutely GG. So 4. Okay, we're gonna go Armageddon Knight, obviously, and then we're gonna use effect of Curse to get access to, you know what I'm saying, into Broken Bamboo Sword. And honestly, we don't even need Zephyros at this point. Like, we can just go Zephyros, but there's no need for Zephyros, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can just go this, Armageddon Knight, dump, you know, this instead. Because we're usually dumping Zephyros, right? And now what we get to do is that we get to just skip a step right here. So we basically get to save Zephyros that's in our graveyard, which is really good. And then what we get to do is very simple. We get to activate Dugaris to detach 2 materials, okay? Instead of summoning back Armageddon Knight, we can summon back Summoner Monk, which is ridiculous. Okay, cool. Oh, now, yeah, we can activate Summoner Monk. Discard this. We are going to special summon Panda directly from the deck, which is insane. And now, using these 3, we get to make Selene. Make Selene right here, which is really good. Selene's insane. Now we get to activate Selene's effect. Detach 3. And then we get to activate, of course, Panda's effect to banish 1. To summon, of course, the Vanilla directly from the deck. And then we can just go Nefarious effect, tribute these guys, summon the Nefarious. We get to activate Nefarious effect, summon back Summoner Monk from the grave, and then we get to basically make the Codebreaker right here. Codebreaker gets a search. Awakening also gets a search as well, and this free spell that we can discard off Summoner Monk. So that's what we needed it for. Like I don't want to discard Small World because I want to showcase you guys that we can always search spells to discard anyways. I need to do this really fast because the combo is actually really complicated, and if I mess up, I basically lose the entire duel. So right here, right now, we get to basically make the Code Virus right here absolutely insane, and then we get to activate Code Virus effect to basically summon back the Codebreaker and also the 0 Day from the grave as well. So summon these guys and make another Selene. And Selene is insane because we're going to keep looping Selene in this duel, which is absolutely ridiculous. So now I'm going to keep using Selene. Selene is ridiculous. We're going to use her effect right here. Selene. I hate that we have to keep, you know, like keep clicking 3 times. That's like 3 seconds wasted every single time. Now we get to use Summoner Monk's effect to discard the Awakening of the Possessed. We get to basically summon our Constellar monster directly from the deck, and this is search another spell card, which is insane. So we're constantly searching spell cards, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now what we're gonna do next is I want to make another Selene right here. 1, 2, and 3. Make Selene. Okay, Selene is absolutely ridiculous. And now we're gonna use Selene's effect again. Keep looping back Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk is ridiculous. Here we go. 2, 3. And then we're going to summon back, of course, Summoner Monk from the grave. And then Summoner Monk is going to use this effect to discard the Twinkle. Okay. Just basically special summon Arima directly from the deck. And Arima is going to be the card that gets you access to Sophia, right? So Arima, we're going to, of course, send this. We get Sophia directly from our deck to the hand, which is absolutely ridiculous. And now what we get to do now is very interesting because we get to make that Gusto Emerald right here. Absolutely insane. Okay, and then we get to use our X-Saber monster sword effect to basically tribute Celine, and then we get to basically put that on top of our deck. And then now the Gust of Emerald is going to activate its effect to detach material from the Gust of Emerald. We shuffle back the 3 Celine from our graveyard into the deck. So 1, 2, 3. Shuffle this back. 2, 3. Yep. And then now we draw the sword that we stacked on top. Now we use Panda's effect to basically banish a spell. It doesn't matter what spell we banish, except we need to keep the Twinkle Little Star in the grave. And now we get access to, of course, another Celine. Okay, we're going to keep looping Celine, okay? 150 seconds left. We should be able to get there, but I need to focus on this immediately. Like, guys, the timer is ridiculous. I hate losing to the timer, man. Celine's going to activate her effect. Of course, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to summon, of course, Summoner Monk from the grave, which is insane. And now we get to activate, of course, Constellar's effect. We're going to banish the Constellar monster to add back the sword. And now the Twinkle Little Star. And now Summoner Monk's going to activate its effect. We're going to discard the Saber. We're going to summon, of course, the Mukuro, the Destructor, directly from the deck, which is insane. And now using these 3 cards right here, which is ridiculous, we get to make another Celine right here. Amazing. Keep looping Celine, baby. Keep looping mommy. Okay? And then we're going to activate Celine's effect. We're also going to trigger off Mukuro, the Destructor's effect as well, which is insane. Trigger it off. Here we go. Resolves Mukuro. And then Celine's going to trigger. We get to activate Celine's effect to revive back the Summoner Monk from the grave again. Keep looping Celine. We're going to summon Summoner Monk. And then Summoner Monk effect. We get to discard the Twinkle Little Star to our grave to summon, of course, the Rescue Ferret directly from the deck. And once we have Rescue Ferret, we're basically lit. Now we get to activate, of course, our Panda to, detach 1. We can banish the Twinkle Little Star now, it doesn't matter. We get to basically summon the Loki directly from the deck. And now using these 3, we're going to get access to Celine once more. 1, 2, 3. We're not, oh my god, 120 seconds left. Make Celine. We're not going to use Celine's effect yet. Yes. We're going to trigger off Ferret first because Ferret summons to the zones, right? So we're going to summon, of course, not going to change Celine. So Fusionist 1. I cannot mess up this, guys. This is a perfect can. We literally are beating Zodiacs now. We're going to go these 2 into Cupid Pitch, and then we can activate Cupid to decrease his level, and also Fusionist to search Manifold Fusion as well. Cupid is going to activate its effect. Fusion is also going to activate its effect to search Manifold Fusion directly from the deck to the hand for a free fodder. We can also change Celine right now. Why not? This could be the last Celine we're using, I believe. 2, 3. Celine's going to activate her effect to summon back Summoner Monk from the grave. Here we go. No response from Jeffrey. Summon Summoner Monk from the graveyard. Amazing. And then it's going to search. This is going to search Manifold Fusion for free discard for spells, and Cupid Pitch is going to decrease its level, which is insane. And now using these 2, we're going to make Hero of the Orange Light. Hero of the Arc Light, I mean. Okay, Cupid Pitch we usually get to search, but we already have Nemesis Corridor, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And Fusion is going to activate its effect. Here we go. Fusionist, add Ultra Polymerization, and Cupid Pitch is going to search. Boom. I'm not searching because we already have Corridor in our hand. We're going to activate Summoner Monk's effect. We're going to discard the Manifold Fusion to the grave. We are going to special summon, of course, the Chaos Valkyria directly from the deck. And now we're going to use Ultra Polymerization right here to use Herald and Celine into Mud Dragon. We have 87 seconds. We should be lit. A minute 30 is all we need. Of course, Herald is going to activate its effect. We're going to search, of course, the field spell. High Ritual Arts, not the field spell, the ritual spell. And now we're going to do next, we're going to summon Corridor by putting back, of course, Constellar monster right here. Amazing. Summon the Corridor. And now we're going to use these 4 monsters that we have on the field. We don't need to use Panda again. We are going to summon Alibertian. Keep Mud Dragon in the field because it's fusion for Sophia. Okay, Alibertian activates effect. Here, activates effect. We get to search the trap card. Right here, add a spell or trap. Since our opponent has 4 cards in their hand, we get to basically search Penalty Game from our deck to our hand. So we're going to add Penalty Game right here, which is really, really good. And then since we use Mukuro the Destructor, we activate Penalty Game right here. Your opponent skips their draw phase, which is insane. Okay, absolutely amazing. And now I want to use High Ritual Art right here. We are going to basically tribute the summon this card right here by tributing Kagemusha Knight. Absolutely delicious. Okay, and then we're going to activate her effect right here to summon, of course, another Neptus monster directly from the deck. 6 seconds left. Summon this Devil Tea right here. Summon it, and then now we can use Plague Spreader effect in the graveyard, which is ridiculous. Plague Spreader's effect in the grave. We're gonna use Manifold Fusions first to shuffle back to draw 1, so we can just put it back on top of Plague Spreader. Okay, activate this Plague Spreader's effect. We're gonna put it back. It doesn't matter. We're gonna put it back. So Aqua Dolphin that we just dropped. Summon Plague Spreader. Amazing. And now using these 2 cards right here, we're going to make Nightmare Phoenix. Okay. And now we're going to activate Super Polymerization. Okay, right here. Ultra Polymerization in the graveyard. To basically just target the Mud Dragon and then summon back the Selene. Okay, summon back the Selene. And also the Herald from the graveyard. And now using Selene and Nightmare Phoenix, we're going to make the Bit Dragon. And now we got Synchro, Fusion, Primatmech, and a Ritual. Summon the Goddess, Sophia. Come on out. Come on out, Sophia, the legendary. Activator effect, loop the entire hand. Loop, banish everything in the graveyard. Banish everything. Banish everything in the graveyard. Now, Chaos Valkyria is going to trigger off its effect to send Draw Hand to the grave. Draw Hand. Now, we end our turn. Our opponent has no cards in hand. They skip their draw phase, penalty game. Now what? They have to pass their turn. They have to pass. Now we get to use Draw Hand's effect. Summon Draw Hand to our side of the field. Okay. And now this is over 8,000. We're not using Draw Hand because we don't need to draw. What else can Jeffrey do? Jeffrey can't do none. You know what I'm saying? Jeffrey cannot do anything. No cards in hand. No cards in grave. Every card's banished. Literally, like, it's game over. It's literally game over. He has to pass the turn to me or else. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do, Jeffrey? What are you going to do? End your turn. Now it's my turn. Dugaris skips my main phase 1. Okay, draw. Skips my main phase 1, right? Now, it goes straight to battle phase. Battle phase. Attack with double Bit Dragon. Now, attack with, of course, Destiny to Draw Hand. Now, Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth, attack for game!